I don't know when it's gonna happen. You ready? You guys ready?
Alright, shut up. We're going. Who are we gonna watch first, guys? We're gonna watch Watusi?
You ready, Liga? You ready?
Yeah.
Or we're gonna watch George?
Go. Lost. Spend some more time on my stream and I'll mod you, mate.
Whatever you desire. How you going, Charlie?
Oh, I
Links
just
at the
lost
dip.
again.
Alright. Howie, how's it going? Right and early? Yeah, I shit the bed this morning. No one said anything, so we're gonna watch George first.
George, I modded you.
We'll watch Watusi first.
But Lost, in my stream, but Lost is a difference between...
Shut up, George. Perfect time, 8 AM. You couldn't have guessed it any better. You couldn't have guessed it any better, Cass. Good morning to you, Cass. Guys, while we're playing, which one is this? What's this one? That's the grand final one. I don't want the grand final one. While we're playing, peeps, I won't have my face cam up. You'll hear my voice, but I won't have my face cam up.
That's crazy.
Escogen una... ¿Esto es Best of 5? Te escuchas bien jodido.
After a first fucking game, flying
Después
start.
este mapa lo escogemos nosotros. Este mapa lo escogemos nosotros.
OSCURO versus fucking Relentless. I've never really commentated at Force Tourney before to see how much faster it is. By the looks of it, a lot faster.
Nice. One more. Middle. On your left. Yeah, go through there. He doesn't see you. One. No.
Daniel's weak.
George weak.
Oh no, two middle, two on jump up. Nice.
It is much faster. Much
On your
faster.
left. Nice.
Te va otro Yoshi.
Lo partiste.
Nice, bro. Good job, guys.
No one's really holding outside on this map. Everyone's playing
one
B
shot left.
or around Rocket,
Oh,
around
they're
center
not
of map.
peeking me. I'm
I
trying to
haven't
like
seen
get on
anyone
angle
go play
and
outside, change the pace of the game. Everyone's just pushing into center, B, or playing
Yeah,
around
Juicy's
Rocket.
popping off. I can't get any angles though.
And as I say that, here we go. Usually you'll play outside, just slow the pace down, recuperate, get a pick, and then push in. There they go, they got the pick, they pushed. 3 are up.
You win that rush.
On me.
Voy arriba, izquierda.
Top left. Play left.
Tiene perk de Thorn.
Back up. Nice.
Honestly, at the moment, it just looks it just looks like a dogfight. It looks like they're going in, everyone's trading kills. They're trying to fight for control of center of map.
Tengo Ani.
Go on.
It's just back and forth.
Hay no weak, el Hunter.
Trader, Liga. There's two. They're all there. You got that. Easy kill. That's an easy kill.
No, empujaron. I know one. El Hunter.
I have to reload. Come on, back up, careful. We're getting pinched. Ah! Yeah. My bad. Two outside.
That's the Thorn perk coming in clutch there. That's a very aggressive push by Watusi. It paid off. He got one. Maybe put his team in a difficult position now. One spawned outside.
Tienen rip ahí.
Go on.
One contesting center by himself. Didn't pay off. He got picked. Choosy.
Teammate. Oh, Danny got me. One shot. Full on me, sorry. He's just playing life. He's trying to bait. He's left side.
Go.
They're all wrapping around B now.
Ay, no tienes que para he's one, nice.
Nice, nice.
Going
He's
weak.
gonna burn, he's gonna burn.
Bueno.
It is neck to neck the whole time. Like I was saying, it's a dog fight. There's not one team just controlling the map and just taking over. Every pick's coming at a cost.
Nice trade.
You take one of yours, we'll take two of
He
yours.
mapped me, he's weak, no
We're
shoot.
just going back and forth. We'll swap it over.
Oh, one shot middle, one
We're
shot
about halfway through.
Ah.
We'll see how's it going on Liga's stream. Very fucking quiet on Liga's stream. I'm not sure if anyone's got their voices yet. Supers are starting to come into play. George just shut that down. Liga's won. The thing with this super is no one really wants to push this super. If you had a different super one, you'd be more inclined to just bum rush it. Whereas the burning wall, no one is bum rushing a burning wall. That is sealing your fate. The supers come into play. Everyone's popping one after the other. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's just a good super rotation and the enemy team won't be able to come up. He notices there's one in Diamond Door, so he can't push out there. There's the one from Diamond Door. Hopefully, hoping for a trade there. He gets a pick. Fantastic. Sees two are pushing him. The best thing he can do right now is hold his ground and wait for his team to push up, which he has done. Fantastic.
No, he should have levered me. Okay.
I don't know if that's a good use of the Blade Barrage. Maybe he was hoping to get two there. Only picked up Liga. George's Storm now is free to run wild. And George takes a leave none standing. That's why it's very important with the super rotations. You could have very good gun skill and just lose to the super rotations. And how well a team uses their super. Speaking of that, Danny Cod just wastes the Blade Barrage and Kevin coming in with a 3-piece. So both teams have wasted supers and had successful supers. George's got a leaves none standing. Kevin's come through with a 3-piece. They notice it is playing out helipad. One's got an angle. Fantastic Liga by Liga. Coming in for that support. Took a bit of aggro so his team could clean up. Spawning B? Liga pushing up, trying to apply pressure. I think he may have shown his back now. He doesn't know there's someone behind him. He got the 2 picks. He's happy with that. Danny in a 1. Fair trade there. It's still neck to neck. Very fast pace. It was risky to get that hammer throw out there. It was very risky. Paid with it with his life. Let's get the jumper on, it's a bit nippy.
Kevin won. To Woodsy won.
Let's go. It's very quiet on the comms.
I'm fucking running.
Very quiet on the
Off the
comms.
scene.
I'm not sure if no one's got their voices shared. Sometimes in tourneys it does get a bit heated. People say stuff a bit out of character. You notice one's outside.
I'm with half.
Liga gets picked. As soon as they find someone by themselves, it is all over.
Nah.
You notice them just leave George and leave everyone else and just go to collapse on Liga.
And they got seen.
See what I mean by super rotations? George has only got halfway. They've got their Storm.
My shotgun worth.
Unfortunately, George couldn't shut it down.
Look at that, man.
How's it going, Invisible?
Yeah,
What's going on, Jess?
They created
Good
also
morning.
with their supers.
Like George is saying, they're very important. They created orbs. They got their supers back in rotation. Fortunately, George
Go on.
isn't there quite yet.
approaching with the shotgun.
George staying his ground. Hungry for that kill. Notice one behind him.
Oh my god, they're all on me. He's got kill clip, he's got kill clip.
How's it going, Smacked? So good.
Nice.
That is, so far we've seen 3 blade barrages with.
Double damage him.
So far in this game we've seen 3 blade barrages with. Highlighter, if I'm on everything
yeah,
switched to
got
PC, so if you want to hop on, I can be in
Pop your
Discord.
supers.
I'll be in Discord.
I'm not looking right yet.
I unplugged the PS4.
They have already hired.
Everything's just off PC. If you want to hop in Discord, I'll do this one.
No.
Come on, side, but I have a sniper. Trade.
I got my super. I got my super. Yeah, I'm gonna pop. Are you popping or am I popping?
There we go.
You just team me farm me, just team me farm me.
Vanishes, how you going? It is neck to neck. It's been neck to neck the whole way.
He's one shot.
Nice.
Stay in the air, Danny, I'm coming. I got my super, I'm gonna pop my super, I've got transcendent.
We were talking about super rotations. Will George be able to pull this off? There's one. George trying to push him off spawn. Fantastic 3 by George, creating orbs as well in this late stage.
No trades, no trades, no trades.
Very crucial for those
There you go.
players that are very close to their super. I think Danny's just picked up his super as well. Good shots by George. He's got kill clip. Looking to finish this kill.
I got double damage burned.
They've got a Nova.
They wasted a super. They wasted one, nice. Don't you Polo?
I'm not sure how they're going to
Yeah,
play
go
now.
back here inside, inside. Open you, open you.
Just need 1 kill. And there it is.
What the fuck?
George is a storm god. How's it going, Vanishes? Kath, if you're on the stream, could you please do the series? If that's okay. Guys, you're looking at the damage. You're looking at the efficiency.
No, yeah, I saw it as well. I saw it
Opponents
as well.
defeated streaks. There's not really
swiped
much
and I could hear
separating
it.
these teams.
You just doing
There's
this?
not much separating these teams, guys.
Is your friend on or what? Oscar, you here? Do you wanna play or not? Oh, fine. I need to ask him what map. Is any of them in my chat? Revelator was.
What's the winner's purse?
Yeah, yeah, best of 5.
I could be wrong here. I think it's like 200. Kath, what's the winner's purse? Can we have a command for that? Prizes for the tourney? Where am I going? This one. This is where it shows my face. Well, that was a fucking intense first game. I'm not gonna lie. Like you see, every engagement, if one picked, if one team got a pick, then it was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Honestly, very enjoyable to watch. Much quicker than threes. I know I'm not big in the tournament scene, but that was a lot quicker than the other week. There wasn't one team that dominated or controlled the map or pushed them really. Each team was pretty even there. We'll just see how they go, getting used to each other, feeling out
And torpedo.
there is another, potentially, a fair few more games in this series. Maybe they feel each other out, get a bit of a rhythm going, and we'll see. How's it going, Leg? We'll watch Liga to start off, then we'll go Tuzi, and then we'll go to George to finish off. It's very important with those super rotations as well. As you could see, 3 Blade Barrages whiffed, no kills, a massive Nova at the start, 3-piece. George's Storm consistently got 3 players down at least. So we'll see. Liga wasn't able to utilize that that Burning Maul, only getting 1 pick or 2 picks each super. Not really too. It used to be if someone popped a Burning Maul, you would run for your life. It'd be near unstoppable, but now it doesn't seem that way.
Don't.
Alright, let's go back to the gameplay. You heard enough of me.
Oh, shit.
How's it going, Revel?
No,
Liga changing up from Maul
bro.
to Middle Tree Slam. Obviously not used to the shoulder charge aspect of it. How's it going, Revel?
Alright. Wait, do we have 100 strength? Yeah. Shit.
Not gonna lie, it looks like he's a little bit uncomfortable on this character, on this subclass.
Bro, he's lagging. Look at him. I have torpedo. I have torpedo. Wait, I'm coming, Polo. No.
Turn on this heater. I'm bloody freezing. Freezing. I'm sorry if the heater sounds a little bit muffled in the back.
Good cheater.
He's got 1.
I couldn't shoot the second time.
Early stages. The first one going to George. First game, 75 to 70, very close.
Oh.
I like to see how they're going to control this map. George and Danny are on the far side on Catwalk. You've got Polo and Liga pushing in. Rightio, bit of latency there, bit of buffering. They're
Hello?
playing. What?
Puta.
Rightio.
I'm back. I don't know what happened.
Bit of a lag spike there, I'm gonna guess.
What the fuck?
I have no clue what that was. The team playing very, just in that engagement before, playing very separate, holding different sides of the map,
Bro.
different angles. I'm not sure if that's their strategy, that they're doing 2 and 2. Which pairs are staying together?
Yo, all of them won. Let's go, baby.
The chain there from the Doom Marches, obviously the best movement exotic in the game. Chaining to 3 other players to get everyone
digo
weak.
que se me ha caído la conexión un momento y luego ha vuelto.
Just pushing into the center of the map. Bit unsure about that push. Polo's left by himself at C. Danny and George pushing up. One goes down. It's still neck to neck. Not one team pulling ahead. Liga has an angle now. Got some free shots in, free damage, but they're on top of him.
All of them chaining, bro.
He's really trying to abuse that that death from above slam with the Doom Marches combination. He's really trying to abuse that.
Menudo pixels se han quedado todos.
Even one shot, still trying to get that off. Get the enemy team weak. For his teammates to come in clean up. We'll swap this over. Said Watuzi.
Va a volver para derecha, va a volver para derecha.
I have a super, let me pop. Oh, okay, you go.
Super, third of the way into the match. Unfortunately, the connection there wasn't letting him get that final swipe.
Push.
There's one orb created.
No,
He's playing extremely aggressive.
Yeah. One shot,
Extremely aggressive off
Me he
spawn.
matado un melee.
Ay.
Increíble, man.
Juicy, if you can like jump up, I'm here. Oh, yeah, here.
Watuzi's team just in the lead still. Just by 2. The Blade Barrage only takes 1 by Danny. There's a double by Liga.
Back up.
Que va a salir de
I feel like he's more comfortable with that super.
Back up. Nice kills, Juicy.
He's getting pushed from up top. Very smart by Polo, not going to push out, letting his team do the work.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Watuzi, I don't know how he got out of that one alive.
No,
Soy 3.
Storm instantly shut down by the Nova.
I try.
That was huge. George has been running rampant with his fucking storm callers left and right. Absolutely huge by Kevin to shut that down. George weak, gets cleaned up. People just aping in trying to get a trade. Tuzi's pinched left, right, and center. Had nowhere to go.
I was trying to shoot that
Kevin
we
was
need to
just looking
push
for a
up. You
trade
guys
there.
are just waiting in the back. Don't do that.
Van todos puchando frente de él.
He's by himself now. They know
He's
this.
one. On door.
Team's keeping him alive.
I showed. Yeah, you're doing.
No le quito nada con la...
That's
That
rough.
potentially is a huge
Where am I getting
Blade
shot
Barrage.
from? Dude, like,
I thought he should have got a 3-piece there. Only got the 2. Danny caught out of cover. Liga's there as well. Liga's half. Good team wipe.
I'm only 2 down.
Good team wipe.
Tuzi's
really pushing
I'm pushing
aggressively. His team are not with him. He's always the first to the engagement. He's in the enemy spawn.
Casa a tu derecha.
Obviously didn't go over for some tea and crumpets.
Van para frente de B2.
Fucking Liga.
wait.
Liga.
Fine, man.
Liga is
Creí que la
abusing.
tercera jodía el locker y no lo matamos.
Right.
Liga is that confident to push an enemy spawn. 3 of them are up. Just to get that death from above slam off with a Doom Marches combination.
You guys are
Come on, let's regroup.
Yeah,
Stop
totally.
pushing alone.
You guys are just getting killed.
That is extremely bold.
Play life. Team.
I'm going behind.
Here we go. Here's a bit of formation.
One's behind.
Here's a bit of formation.
No, uno.
Nice kill.
We need
Pushing
to push
up.
up, boys. We need to push up.
One separate by themselves. They realize one separate at B. They're going to be pushing the one at B.
Push up.
Ah,
Don't be scared to push up. Go
Juicy
truck, go truck.
wins his engagement. They've put themselves just on the small edge. 2 of them. One gets picked.
One more,
There's
bottom.
2.
Right side.
He's one.
Nice,
left.
Juicy. One more.
George,
Matela,
Danny,
puchela.
Liga and Polo starting to pull away a little bit. They're
Más para el
playing
B,
a
más para
lot
el B.
more as a team, cleaning up each other's kills.
Danny's one.
As you can
Oh
see
my
again,
God, he did a
Tuzi
close.
by himself. His team are at
Push
divider.
left.
He was
Ligas on
actually
left,
by himself.
Ligas on left.
Here comes a death from above slam, you know
I got
it.
Liga.
Queda George.
Like,
As a team wipe a divider, very risky pop.
Play life.
Increíble, un choque.
Danny takes 2.
Vale, di, no lo
Tuzi
mates,
only
no,
only trades with his super, unfortunately. Very risky. His team was down. Very risky decision to pop that.
Conmigo por B, creo que vienen.
It's starting to
One
look.
left.
It's starting to look like it's going
You have to crash.
in George's favor. Again, we see him pushing by himself. His team are nowhere near. Gets picked off.
Cabrón.
I don't know, dude. It's so weird how Liga's playing right now. Like, it's just throwing us all off. Nice kill, Josh.
Go to George.
Okay, they're all coming for me.
I'm weak right now.
Push that.
I'm so
I'm
lost.
coming. I'm coming. That one. I got single and everyone.
He's fucking dead, bro. He fucking shot a goddamn bullet out of his fucking ass.
Billy was good.
Was good.
Right.
Yeah, we're against Cheeky on Recos.
I have my torpedo. Polo. Bro, there was no one there.
If he... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
He's so dead.
I fucking ran into it because there's a guy behind me.
Just throwing. No, we're winning. What do you mean?
Yeah, they're not come back in.
Here, give me 10 seconds. I have my torpedo. Wait. Don't kill anyone. You guys training. So.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah. Next.
Yeah, man.
Good work, Guardian. Your light is strong.
So is Nightmare joining or what? What's happening? Alright. Who left?
Who left?
Who left?
One of the other team.
Alright, we're gonna recap on this because I feel like this needs a breakdown.
Then nice ES account, Jacob.
I feel like this needs a breakdown. If you guys are unaware of what Liga is doing, why the enemy team is complaining about what Liga is doing, to what I've seen, he has 100 strength. 100 strength. I'm gonna guess he's getting his melee back every 10 seconds, 12 seconds. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, you did.
He's using the death from above shoulder charge aspect of it, the melee. He's abusing the Doom marches. He's pushing in with unbelievable gusto and
What's up,
fucking.
Kuda?
He's honestly making it extremely
follow,
awkward and uncomfortable for the enemy
Bro, where's
team.
the last
They're not used to playing
They're not
this.
map they want.
Someone who's just so confident in pushing in because he knows by the time they see him coming, they're all chained. The enemy team's pushing up.
Wait, so
His
after
ability
the
to
game, they're free?
to move around the map with that slam
Nightmare's joining for the
and
grand
the ability
finals.
and the potential for so
Oh,
much
we need to
so
play
much
that
damage.
time.
He's just putting
Yep.
Watusi
You have to wait there.
and his team in a very difficult position. They don't know how to handle
Like
it.
waiting.
I wouldn't know how to
Try
handle
it.
it.
If you ever need.
Right.
100
We are
strength,
playing
Doom
tryouts.
marches. He's coming in with that slam.
Yeah.
If even one of them is weak and that slam kills him, that chain will
Yeah, exactly, right.
literally
You
just
do
destroy
spend a
their
lot
whole
of time,
team.
it's like-
It is an unreal it's an unreal strategy. Sort of abusing them. I don't think don't group up is the right answer, Highlighter. The Doom marches have a potential for, what is it, 30 meters now? Zero risk. Tag seems a bit broken for a tourney. between each person. 20 meters between each person. So a potential chain of 80 meters. A potential chain of 80 meters. Highlighted, do you want to join the Discord and jump in for a chatteroony? While we're waiting, I'm going to get another coffee. I'll leave you on Gijo's stream. He seems to do the most talking out of the
Se ha
group.
perdido Twitter.
No, Winter. I don't think.
Se lo he dicho, pero... Qué fuerte. Está jugando. I'm watching on the stream, I can see my chat.
That's insane. Why blah blah blah? Crap no. What the fuck? Let's go. Yo, what's up, Lynch?
Trazaba la bala humana.
Thanks, Gary. 1 year and 6 months. Look at Felwinter's Yeah, he did. This is a finals. Do you not see the title, Gary? For the 200 trillion tournament final. No way, Chris. That's good, Chris. That's good.
Coffee! I love coffee. I love it.
Oh,
Makes
doing
me
little caps.
happy.
No, it's 200 trillion.
Yo, 15 minutes, come on. Boom, 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 boom.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's see what's the haps here.
Lol.
Alright. So peeps, this camera's about to come on. You're about to see my
man.
beautiful, absolutely amazing face. Carved out of stone myself. Let's talk about it. So far, George has come through. George and his team. They've taken the first 2 wins. The first one was very tough on Jav. The second one was a bit more convincing on Dead Cliffs. I'm not sure if there was an element to the way Liga was playing to disrupt the enemy team. With Tuzi's team, the way he was pushing engagements with absolutely no regard for anything. Maybe completely just threw them off their game plan and their strategy. It was very bold. 100 strength, do much, a combination, the death from above, shoulder charge. Really made him feel very uncomfortable. You could hear from both chats with Tuzi and Relentless were a bit more, I don't know, a bit more stressed, a bit more, you know. Whereas George in his chat with Liga and stuff like that, they're a bit more relaxed, having a laugh. But yeah, super rotation is very important. I have not seen a very good blade barrage. I've not seen a 3-piece with a blade barrage. I've not seen. I saw one Nova go huge, but we'll see how we go. The super rotations are very important, especially in 4s, the amount of orbs that can be created and pushing. But you don't want to be wasting your super 100%. Might end up putting you in hot water. What are the prizes? We're going to go through the prizes as well. Have we got the prizes set up? Intellect is capped. Discipline is capped. Your resilience is capped, I believe. I'm not sure. Let's talk about the prizes. All right, so the prize pool for this tournament is 200 USD. 4 times Razer Kraken Tournament Edition headsets for the winners. And 2 Razer Viper mouses for the MVPs. You know what? If you guys are unaware with Razer products, mate, they're moving it and they're shaking it and they're grooving it. They're durable, you know. Well, they come highly regarded. You know what I mean? It's not like they're throwing these people, you know, some sort of horrible, you know, product. Razers are very well regarded. You use a Razer headset and keyboard? This coffee is delicious. Yeah, that's too loud. We're not going to have the foot heater on. We've decided. Well, that's the stream ending one. This one. Alright. Not the mouse though, in your opinion. Logitech is better. That's the thing about opinions. Everyone's entitled to their own. For example, my opinion is I prefer a Nescafe Blend 43 instant coffee. 2 coffee, 1 sugar, just a little bit of milk, you know? Let the coffee really do the work. It's better than a normal latte with a barista frappe with your cream on top and your la-di-doo-dah sprinkles. You know what I mean? I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man with simple needs.
Nightmare.
So, my opinion, Nescafe Blend 43, if you're watching, sponsor me. I drink so many cans. I drink so many tins. I drink so many tins of coffee.
And also your answer to the question on Twitter. We've had about 5 subs this tourney, Oscar. So I don't know.
Because no one wants to play with you, George. I'm going to write that in his chat.
But we've played with Extreme Fly, Blinks, and Polo. And now you.
No one wants to play.
Cooking up some fried chicken to watch this for the finals.
You,
Let's go.
George.
You're gonna get a dip with that or not?
There we go. It's important to attack the streamers while they're while they're streaming the tourney. Wow, got him.
Oh yeah, Blinks. Extreme was playing until Blinks joined.
Got him.
Then Blinks joined and had to go and do some stuff with his girlfriend. And then Polo joined and he has to go and do some recoveries. And now Nightmare's joined. And he'll probably end up leaving anyway. So, we're going to have to find another sub after this.
There you go.
I honestly thought you were mad with me. That's why I thought you wouldn't reply. And I was like, what the fuck? I legit spammed you everywhere.
Looks like they're really struggling for teammates. Well, what do I know? Is this clan tryouts? It seems like it. George has gone. George and Danny and Liga have gone through about 15 teammates. I'm half and half type of guy. What do you mean? Half coffee, half like equal amount of sugar, or half latte, like fancy stuff, half instant coffee? What are you talking about? Equal amount of sugar and coffee in your coffee, water, or you're a half fancy latte kind of guy, half instant coffee kind of guy? There isn't much difference between gaming mice these days. Nah, there isn't. They like cheese and they do clicky stuff. Norders, hi Stack, just thought I'd stop by and say hello before I go to bed. Well, thank you very much, brother. Milk and cream. You're a half-half kind of guy. How many subs can one team have? That is a fantastic question, because the way George, Danny and Ligo are going, I think they've gone through about fucking 16 subs. Guild, good morning. I'm sure it's afternoon for you or evening, so good evening to you. So can anyone join? Can anyone join the finals of the 4v4 tournament? I'm going to assume it would be up to the team themselves to pick who they would like to replace it. They're not just raffling off a position in a tournament final. Yo, Mida is in here. What's going on, Mida? Why isn't Equinox in the rotation? Because no one liked... No, I don't know. I don't know, Mida. Put my face on now, then?
I think it has been 12 minutes.
As many subs as needed. With all disconnects and connection issues.
Better pick goddamn a good map.
To think George needed your help with a raffle last night, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Stream, you guys didn't believe me. George won the raffle. George won the raffle for like, I think it was me and Highlighter or me and Jinx. I'm not sure who the two Sherpas were.
No, this
Hands up.
Yeah, no burnout.
I'm just like, no, George.
We played
No.
Rusted Lands. And
You are not getting this raffle to the lighthouse. He's like, please, I haven't been this week. This man's got more tournament wins than some people have even gone to the lighthouse. There we go. Oh my god, he just, what perfect timing. He comes in and he types exclamation mark ticket. You're watching all these games back? I'm talking hella shit, George. I'm talking hella shit. You need to pull your act together. With your casting. It's been a bit low. It's been a bit low, my casting today. Stacked, do you still only play PS4 or PC too? Well, the other day I was on PC.
They want, my teammates want to DQ Cafanese.
I was on PC to match Tony, a streamer on PC for the Oceania servers. I was on PC to match OSK. I was playing with Highlighter, trying to match him on Cali servers. And then I was on PC again on Friday trying to match Fami. Bye, George. Unfortunately, we didn't match Tony, Fami, or OSK to try and get the Bungie bounty, but I was on PC for those times, playing around with mouse and keyboard, and then when we actually came time to queue up against the bounties, I would plug in my legal aimbot, which is my scuff. Just plug the scuff into the USB port and play with the scuff. Because if I can't kill anything, I've only got 190 hours on mouse and keyboard. I'm not goated. Not goated on the keys, unfortunately. You see the box behind me up there? Yeah. That's one of three. That's one of three.
I just hate waiting, honestly. It's just dead.
So at the moment, guys, if you've just tuned in, we're waiting for
Wait, Oscar, what you on?
OSCURO. I can't even pronounce the name properly. To find another sub. They're currently 2-0 above Relentless. They very close match, the first one, 75-70, and then that was on Javelin. The second game, George really pulled it through with his team, and they managed to capitalize by about 15 kills. I think they were in the lead. Now currently they're looking for a sub. If they win this next match, they'll be straight through to the finals. It's a series out of 5, so George just needs to secure one more victory, and that will be the nail in the coffin. This is a Razer Tourney. You can't be talking about scuff. I can talk about what I use. Talk about what I use. I was just bloody promoting Nescafe Blend 43, Tubby. Don't be talking about what I can and can't promote, alright? Nescafe Blend 43. Instant coffee. The best coffee a man can get.
You lost your elo and you're like, oh, wow.
Alright, finally, we're in there. We're in there.
Play tomorrow? I'm
What's going on, D-Man? How you going,
I
bro?
love Bed Wars. I legit message everyone to play Minecraft. Minecraft is so much fun.
Rightio. We'll get into this. Who guys? Words in my mouth. Words out of my mouth. Words. Where am I doing? I'm doing this one out. Peeps, who would you like to see first? Would you like to see George, Liga, or Watuzi?
Bed Wars?
We haven't started with George. Is legit soil? Wash your mouth out. Wash your potty mouth out with soap. How dare you besmirch the name of Nescafe Blend. The audacity. The sheer disregard for the great... I don't care, brother. You can drink what you want.
Like, it's insane how laggy they are.
Watch Liga first? Alright.
Damas.
Demes.
Took it. Right.
Let's see if Liga is abusing the bloody death from above smash. Nothing can be done to stop this man. He's just coming in, 100 strength, slamming. Look at him, he's just looking for a slam. He's not even looking for a gunfight. Do you see?
Get fucked.
Do you see this man? Inertia override, picks up the double, and then guns the third person with Thorn and inertia override. And look, he's already halfway to his next slam. I'm gonna say that's 8 seconds, and he's got his slam back. Not looking for an engagement, again with a slam. He's honestly, that first engagement, he was not even looking for a gunfight. Now, you got to think to yourselves, if you guys are on Matuzi's team, if you guys are on Relentless, what are you guys doing? How can you play against this? Obviously, you're sticking in groups of 2 or a 3 and a 1 split. You're definitely not. You're not staying in a group of 4. Not with this man roaming around, looking for that slam.
Bruh. George.
Again?
Got you, bro.
You got the chain?
He didn't die. I thought they were weak.
Thundercoil's banned. Better imagine, holy. Bit of a buzzing sound coming from Liga stream.
No.
I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Oh.
Watuzi getting a double there, taking down Danny and George. Kevin taking down Nightmare. They're just in the lead now. We'll see if we can make this. Again.
So one, bro.
Just pushing forward with that slam. Honestly, no regard. He knows he's going to take down 2. He doesn't care if he goes down. Spawns. That was a very advantageous spawn for him. Spawned in. Was able to get the flank.
Bah.
He's just changing the whole dynamic of the game. Look at him, look how confident he is pushing engagements now. He just knows.
No.
He just knows I'm taking 2, at least 2 of you with me. Already got his super straight off the bat.
Alright. It's my time.
And honestly, it looks bleak for Watuzi
Oh,
and his team.
Again.
It looks bleak.
Que no le he dado, tío. No, pero si la cosa es matar al otro que estaba en el aire y luego volvía por el otro. ¿Ves? No.
At the moment, the series is 2-0 in the way of Liga's team.
Mira, que se han
If
chainado
Liga
todos por
win this,
85.
it looks like their team are very comfortably gonna take this victory. They'll be straight to the grand finals. I have to see how Watuzi's and his team are dealing with this. I have to hear how they're going with this. They would not be happy. I don't want to see an ad. You just missed your chance. Alright, shouldn't have refreshed. We'll go to George. It's 75. In 4s it's 75, in 3s it's 50. A comfortable 16 point lead. See if this stupid ad's done. It is. I have to see how Watuzi's team's dealing with this. What they're talking about in the chat. If I was on their team, I would be frustrated.
Like, look at my spawn, bro. I'm just being cut for this one.
Split spawn could be advantageous. Gets a couple free shots there. Rotating back outside. There's a double by Nightmare. Triple. Generated huge orbs. George and Liga would be close to another super.
Hello. Escuchan.
Shutting down Nightmare.
Vamos a ver.
No, ya estamos jugando.
¿Qué?
Ya estamos jugando.
Blade Barrage going back and forth.
¿Quién?
Con Truffle.
O sea, ya van.
I think that he's
Okay.
Eso lo van a perder, ¿verdad? Pero hay que lucen. Chico, hubiese esperado, mano.
Cabrón, mira la hora que es.
Con la I-33 me diste la I-30.
Te dije a la de 28.
Ay, ¿quiénes son ellos?
This is honestly a crushing defeat. I didn't want to see this game. I didn't want to see this match go this way. I didn't want to see this match go this way. If I can be honest, I honestly feel for Watuzi. I honestly feel for him. Getting shut down out of his super just then. Yeah. In my opinion, it's just unique how one thing can alter a game so much. Guns George there. Good 3-tap.
Uy, nada con no cayó.
Alright. So, OSCURO
Of course, mine doesn't
will
connect.
be in the grand final. Relentless going to the losers bracket.
La liga ahí en el aire a la izquierda.
I wonder who they'll be playing in the losers bracket.
No.
A player left. Out of frustration. I'm guessing. Out of frustration, they were just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. They're done. That's it for them. You don't blame them. You don't blame them. At that point in time, it was meaningless. They tried their best. One playstyle, in my opinion, I could be wrong. One playstyle just threw them off. Just threw them off, made them uncomfortable. Really stretched them. Like they weren't able to play the way that they wanted to play, the way that they know how to play. Really making them uncomfortable, holding lanes, sticking together. You can just hear it, the sigh in his breath, the frustration.
Finals for losers bracket, I think. And then we can play grand finals.
mano.